We don't have a flag, but we'll say it anyway. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be seated.
We have one somewhere around here, I think it's behind that.
Oh, I don't know, I don't see it, Sue. Roll call.
Member Anderson,
Here.
Vice President Gibson,
Here.
Member Greco,
Here.
Member Swallow,
Here.
President Sweeto.
Here. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to pay the town bills?
I'll make the motion, pay the bills.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Do all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Correspondence, Tammy?
Oh, the fund report.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have a motion to approve the fund and appropriation report?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Tammy, correspondence.
Okay, nepotism policy for 2026. I gave everybody a copy of it. If you could please, or gave everybody one. If you could please sign it and then just give it back to me
At the end of the
at the end
meeting.
of the meeting is fine. Next is the holiday schedule for 2026. The ladies in the office asked if we could add Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. All of the other municipalities are closed on that day.
Mhm.
We are open, so that is something new that I put in there for council to look at.
Do I have a motion to approve Martin Luther King for the women in the office and the guys, the Public Works building to be
For the
off?
town. 6 years, we didn't have it, but now we got it because
Yeah.
the girls up in the office want it.
36 years.
No, I said
Exactly.
you too.
But I don't want to sound like I'm,
No,
Being
no,
biased
the
or
whole,
anything,
the
God
whole
forbid.
business, the whole business. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Uh-huh.
Aye.
I would ask, clarify, is it going, it's going to be for all employees?
All
Yes.
employees.
Yeah.
That's how I should have
So-
read it.
Fire, water, everybody.
Yeah.
that
For the
works.
year-end meeting that we're going to schedule.
Oh, I'm
I'll
sorry,
have to
Tammy,
amend
can I do something with that
Oh, sure.
schedule? You have where you work, the employees work Christmas Eve and come back.
No, we do not work Christmas.
I'm
Eve.
sorry, you work Friday after Christmas.
Yes,
I was thinking, it's up to the employees. If, I'm just throwing it out
Want to give
there.
us Friday off too?
Yes, I do. I would like to work a half a day on Wednesday
okay.
and be off Friday.
We're off Wednesday and Thursday.
So
That's what I
let's
said.
make it a long weekend.
Oh, we'll call
Wow.
it a day. That's nice.
Okay.
Do I have a motion to have,
make that motion.
do I? have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, Tammy, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So I will have the amended holiday resolution for you to sign at the year-end meeting, and we do need to schedule a year-end meeting.
Okay,
I was thinking on the 29th, which is a Monday, we could do it at any time during the day. I have to put a notice in the paper to advertise it. I didn't want to try to have it on the 31st, so.
Can we make it at least late afternoon?
Oh, because it's
Because
gotta be
it's a public
recorded.
meeting, so it will have to be streamed.
What day
is that?
Yeah.
That is a work day for me. So if we
Yeah.
can do it after.
I have no problem with
3
that.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
About what time show would be? One?
Anytime after 3, because I get off.
After 3?
I can technically get off at 3.
3:15,
3:15?
second.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
So, we could have it at the, school. Can you set it up there,
the
Joe, or no?
29th, it's a Monday.
I can do it anywhere.
Yeah.
I just need to be able to be there.
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, but it's just gonna be the council. I mean,
Yeah, it's-
or
yeah, it's just
whoever
making those
shows
for the
up.
last of the month,
Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should be able to do it at school, so I mean, this is gonna be a question for Lloyd as far as that goes, are we able to hold it there, hold a public meeting there?
Yes, we can.
We gotta advertise the address in the room.
Mhm.
I only ask because I know there's restrictions on certain people being able to enter a school that wouldn't have that same restriction entering here. That's why I asked that question. But yeah, that's fine. Okay. I want to make sure you guys are coming. So,
Well, she's got to advertise anyway, so, is that good with you, Lloyd?
Yeah, I'm not
How's your schedule?
sure, depending on my mom.
It's just you're in bills, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta be there, so. I plan on spending with my mom. I don't know how much she can take though. She only has me in small doses or anybody in small doses.
Okay, so Monday, the 29th, is that?
At 3:15.
3:15, okay.
Okay, next, we do need to meet with Lisa Bossi and her director, before we can meet with Centaur Bank's president. So Lisa is asking when council would like to meet with her.
That would be in the
And
late
Sue,
morning
well,
or
and
early
Sue,
afternoon?
Of course. I told her probably after the holidays.
Oh, yes,
I'm sure,
definitely.
because I
Yeah.
didn't know I thought everybody.
Yeah,
went.
definitely.
So, Sue, the town manager, me, the council, and I'm good whenever.
Yeah, I have no problem if it's late morning or early afternoon.
Well, we'll
Okay.
tell her when we can meet and see what she says, so.
Let's make 2 dates in case one she can't do.
Okay,
So what's the council's decision on that?
January, maybe on a Tuesday? What do you think?
Excuse me, Lloyd,
That's fine.
does Lloyd need to be there with
I don't
us?
know, what do you think, Lloyd? I'm trying
I
to go
think
after
so.
our money we didn't collect from the insurance.
I would like to be there.
Okay.
I think,
I would like Lloyd to be there.
I think it's best that he's there.
Oh, give us a date.
Let Lloyd look at
Yeah.
his calendar and then get a hold of Tammy and then
Okay,
give us
Okay.
2 dates,
Are we
Lloyd,
talking like,
after Christmas.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
like the
New Year's.
first of January.
during the day, those when you want it?
it could be during the day.
Or
Yeah,
not?
we probably don't
Better
work
have
at
it in the
night.
morning.
Yeah.
The bank opens at 10, would be better to have it first thing, so she, you don't have to
But
wait. or whatever.
it's going to be depend on Lloyd's schedule and the bank's schedule.
Right.
And they'll let Tammy know and then she'll let us know. Okay, Tammy?
Okay, that's fine. Next, okay, I'm super excited to announce this. Which you all know, I put the email in your mailboxes. I received my first certification from Indiana Accredited Municipal Clerk. The next one is the advanced. That was a lot of hours, and a lot of classes, and a lot of work. So I'm just super excited to announce that. And I just want to also give a reminder to everybody for the mandatory Zoom budget webinar tomorrow morning. It's at 9 a.m. Central.
Okay.
Okay, that's it on correspondence, Tammy?
That's all for correspondence.
Okay, ordinance 2025-13, create JAG grant fund and authorize additional appropriation.
Mhm. An ordinance of the town of New Chicago, Lake County, Indiana, to create the JAG grant fund and authorize additional appropriations in the 2025 budget for various funds. Whereas the town is eligible to receive a Federal Justice Assistance Grant, JAG, funding administered through the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute pursuant to IC Code 5-2-6. And whereas the council is aware that the town was awarded JAG funding on October 1st, 2025, and received the funds on November 3rd, 2025. And whereas the town plans to use the proceeds for training, equipment, and other eligible expenses under JAG program rules. And whereas it is necessary and appropriate for the town to establish a new fund, Fund 2409. the JAG Grant Fund to receive, track, and expend JAG proceeds with a perpetual life until a subsequent ordinance terminates the fund. And whereas for the purposes of the ordinance, the council defines dormant as a lack of revenue or expenditure for a period of 5 years. And whereas it has been determined that it is now necessary to appropriate more money than was originally appropriated in the annual budget in various funds of the town. And whereas the town council is aware that the funds currently hold sufficient cash balance to support the requested additional appropriations. Now therefore be it ordained by the town council of the town of New Chicago, Lake County, Indiana, that the JAG Grant Fund, Fund 2409, be established for the receipt of JAG proceeds to be used for purposes listed above, and the JAG Grant Fund with a perpetual life and non-reverting balance shall be included and managed in the regular budget process of the town. And if the fund ever becomes dormant and through a subsequent ordinance, any remaining cash balance shall be transferred to the general fund for use by the police department, as described herein, and the fund shall be closed. And it is hereby provided and ordered for the expenses of the taxing unit, the following additional sums of money are appropriated out of the funds named, subject to laws governing the same. Fund 2201, Motor Vehicle Highway Fund, 300 series, other services and charges. Total for Motor Vehicle Highway Fund. Amount requested, $8,000. Fund 2203, Motor Vehicle Highway Restricted Fund, 400 series, capital outlay. Total for MVH Restricted Fund. Amount requested, $39,000. Fund 2233, Deferral Program Fund, 100 series, salaries and wages, 300 series, other services and charges. Total for Deferral Program Fund, $10,500 requested. Fund 2408, Special Building Fund, 400 series, capital outlays. Total for Special Building Fund, amount requested, $400,000. Fund 2409, JAG Grant Fund, 300 series, other services and charges. Total for JAG Grant Fund, amount requested, $91,848. This ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage, duly adopted by the Town Council of the Town of New Chicago, Lake County, Indiana, this 10th day of December 2025. You can suspend the home rule if there is a unanimous vote, so we do not have to have another meeting.
Anybody get a motion to suspend the rules?
I make a motion to suspend the rules.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Now you gotta
Motion
vote on the
carries.
motion. Now you gotta vote on the motion.
Huh?
Oh, you have to make a motion to
Now you have
approve
to-
it?
Oh,
yes, the motion.
do I have a motion? Do I have a motion to approve ordinance 2025-13 to create the JAG Grant Fund and authorize additional appropriations?
I make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Ordinance 2025-14, 2026 salary ordinance.
Ordinance providing for an effective date, fixing salaries and wages for elected and appointed officials and employees of the Town of New Chicago, Lake County, Indiana for the year 2026, and designating funds from which such salaries and wages are payable. Now therefore be it ordained by the Town of New Chicago, Lake County, Indiana, that from and after the 10th day of December 2025, the maximum salaries and wages for the elected and appointed officials and employees described herein shall be effective.
Does the council, it's approved to have the clerk treasurer just read it by title like that, instead of reading the whole entire salary ordinance? It's too much. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, Tammy.
Okay, thank you.
Resolutions? None. Department, police.
Oh, thank you. I have one here. Sorry. I didn't get this.
No, it's this.
Brenda didn't get one.
Okay.
Who did?
I
Brenda,
didn't, thank you.
Here's an extra.
Okay.
Yeah, I have them here. If you guys to sign, that's yours to keep.
Oh, here, she's got it here. She's got it here. Yeah.
There's a salary, there's an extra salary. And then some savings.
So what you guys have, is an overview for traffic enforcement over the last 3 years.
I can't hear.
Earl, could you speak up?
I can hear him.
What's the date?
What you guys have is an overview of the crunch numbers for the last 3 years. of
10th,
traffic
the
enforcement.
10th.
So, you guys might want to go straight to the graphs. It might be easier to keep up at the graphs versus everything I wrote down. I'll read what I have wrote down, but you might like it better looking at the graphs. This report provides detailed analysis of enforcement activities conducted by New Chicago Police Department over a 3-year period. The purpose of this review is to highlight operational trends, evaluate enforcement priorities, and to ensure transparency and how the department resources are being allocated. The data includes total tickets issued, local ordinances, infractions, written warrants, misdemeanor citations, and vehicles totaled. Quarterly and yearly statistics were examined to identify increases, decreases in operational patterns relevant to enforcement and community operations. So year-by-year comparison, in 2023, we wrote a total of 2,960 tickets. Of that, 1,607 were local ordinance, 576 were infractions, 695 were written warnings, 78 misdemeanors with 362 totals.
No, where is that?
Right here. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it.
This year reflects the highest volume of tickets production within a 3-year comparison. This period predicted several personnel shortages, operational priorities, and later shifted towards community engagement and emergency response. 2024, we wrote a total of 2,336 tickets, which showed we were down the tickets by 21%. A total of 1,225 local ordinances showing we were down by 23.7%. We wrote 604 infractions, we were up by 4.8%. 358 warnings, we were down by 48%. 137 misdemeanors, we were up by 75%. And 447 tolls, we were up by 23%. That reflects the transition from the department. Officers faced increased call volumes. If you guys recall, that year we had over 10,000 emergency call services. Staffing challenges and more priority-driven policing. Infractions, misdemeanor, and tolls increased, showing a shift towards addressing more serious violations rather than low-level ordinance and discretionary traffic enforcement. 2025, so far, up to where we are this month, we wrote a total of 1,789. We're down another 23%. Local ordinances, 583, down 52%. Infractions, 656, we're up 8.6%. Written warnings, 405, we're up 13%. Misdemeanors, 130, we have a slight 5% decrease. Tolls, 525, we're up 17%. This year represents the lowest number of tickets across the 3-year span, but reflects the highest amount of targeted enforcement towards legitimate safety hazards. Officers issued fewer citations, but overall focused heavily on hazardous driving, suspended revoked drivers, criminal violations, abandoned hazardous vehicles requiring tow. This approach aligns with modern policing strategies, prioritizing risk over value. 3 years, the following trends stand out. Local enforcement declined from 1,607 in 2023 to just 583 in 2025, so a drop of 64%. This indicates increased officer discretion, prioritization of officer-initiated community engagement, reduced reliance on fines for corrective we're doing more educating than we are writing tickets. So we focus on educating and more verbal warnings. Infractions increase. Infraction rose year after year, showing a stronger focus on general traffic safety violations rather than administrative or ordinance-based. Misdemeanors went from 78 in 2023 to 137 in 2024 to 130 in 2025. This shall improve officer ability to identify and act on criminal traffic offenses, increasing case follow-through, and stabilizing criminal enforcement as staff normalize. Tolls increased nearly 45% over 3 years, indicating more suspended drivers, more narcotic-related vehicle seizures, increased abandoned vehicle activity in residential areas, and stronger compliance with state towing statutes. The trend supports the following operational conclusion. The Chicago Police Department is prioritizing safety over citations. Officers are issuing fewer tickets but focusing more on hazards and criminal driving behaviors. Officer discretion is improving community trust. The increase in warnings and decrease in local ordinance citations demonstrate a more balanced and relationship-oriented policing. Despite staffing shortage, productivity remains strong. Officers continue to produce actionable enforcement and maintain community expectations for safety and visibility. Increasing tow activity directly correlates with crime prevention. Removing suspended, intoxicated, or nuisance vehicles significantly reduce risk in densely populated towns like New Chicago. Our average tickets per quarter in 2023, we averaged about 986 tickets per quarter. In 2020, 78 tickets per quarter. In 2025, we're averaging about 596 tickets per quarter. The three-year decline in local ordinances is about 64% reduction across the period. Combined infractions and tolls increased periodically over the years. We broke it down to a ratio for 2023. For every 4 citations we issued 1 warning. For 2024, for every 7 citations we issued 1 warning. And 2025, for every 4 citations we issued 1 warning. And the rest is just pretty much graphs and break down basically everything I just read. For you to see that. So what it breaks down to, we're focusing more on criminal activity with driving than we are if you're going 5 or 6 miles over the speed limit. Doesn't for speeding in town, it doesn't mean we won't necessarily write you a ticket. We're pretty much educating you and say, hey, the speed limit on Michigan is 25 miles per hour, not 32, not 33. We just need you to slow down. So we try to educate you versus writing you a ticket. You typically won't write you a ticket unless you're doing about 15 miles over the limit or better. That's up to the officer, of course. It's his discretion on what he want to do, but we try to give our residents the opportunity to slow down the first time. With our system, we can't put up in there that we stopped you on this day, that we did give you a verbal warning or a written warning, so we're not stopping the same people and keep them doing it over and over and over again. We see that. Hey, we just stopped you last week for the same thing, or you've been stopped several times throughout the county for speeding, and you keep getting warnings, then of course you're gonna get a ticket. But if you got a pretty clean driving record and you're not out here acting a fool, we're not just gonna be hitting this out here with tickets. So during the month of November, the New Chicago Police Department wrote a total of 132 tickets, 55 with local ordinances, 28 infractions, 16 written warnings, 27 misdemeanor citations, an unknown number of verbal warnings. We towed 38 vehicles. For arrests, we had 11 drug-related arrests, 7 felony arrests, 6 domestic battery arrests, 1 weapons offense. As of December 1st, 2025, New Chicago officers responded to 8,392 emergency calls for service, both dispatch and self-initiated. As far as training, probationary reserve officers, Fair and Sims have begun their phase 1 of field training and are progressing through that. For Thanksgiving, New Chicago officers distributed 75 turkeys and 4 holiday baskets to families in need. Each basket was prepared to feed approximately 10 individuals, allowing us to serve an estimated 750 community members. Preparation for our 4th annual Christmas party has begun. It's scheduled for Saturday, December 20th, 2025. Donation letters have been sent out. We remain hopeful for another successful and meaningful event for families in New Chicago. As far as vehicles, we have 2 vehicles that are damaged and need repair. Car 6 has damage to the rear passenger door. Officers got into a fight with a guy who was stealing out of Gill's gas station, and who then fought with Officer Arvanitis and took off running. Once we caught up with this guy, he fought with us some more. Once we got him in the car, he was handcuffed in the car. He laid on his back and began violently kicking the door to the point where it actually bulged out on the car. So we had to take it to the body shop to try to get it repaired. Car 2, officer was responding to an emergency call, and while responding with his license sirens activated, he was T-boned in the intersection. All witnesses say that they heard him before they saw him. All other traffic stopped. This young lady decided she was gonna go around all stop traffic, and she ended up hitting the officer. Crown Point Police Department took the report, deemed it her fault. She is insured. I have been in contact with the claims things, and all they're waiting on now is for us to get the copy of the police report from Crown Point Police Department, pictures, and send that to them so they can get that process. So the officer was responding to the call from the jail. He had just took the guy to jail. And he was the only one working, so he got the call as he was leaving the jail. As far as administrative update, in November, I met with the police commission to discuss a personnel matter. Due to its private nature, I respectfully ask the council to contact the police commission if they require further information regarding to that. My closing statement is, as we approach the end of 2025, I want to acknowledge the challenges our department has faced this year, particularly regarding the staffing limitation, increasing call value, and budgetary constraints. Despite these obstacles, our officers have continued to serve with professionalism, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the safety of the town of Chicago. I also want to take a moment for personal reflection. Throughout this year and in many difficult conversations, decisions, and moments of high emotion, there may have been times when my words could have been chosen more carefully or delivered more appropriately. I am human, and like many in leadership, I balance passion, stress, compassion, and commitment daily. If at any time I've said anything that have offended or unsettled anyone, whether regarding myself, my officers, or this department, I offer my sincere and public apology. We are a small community, and division among us serves no benefit. Our shared mission is to make New Chicago a safe, welcoming, and great place to live and raise a family. My officers and I stand ready every day without hesitation or regret to give all for this town and the citizens. It is my prayer that any past misunderstanding may be forgiven and that together we move into 2026 with unity, positivity, and determination. I remain proud of our officers, proud of our progress, and proud of this community. Let us move forward with professionalism, clarity, and unity. Thank you.
Earl, I have a question for you. You know, I've been noticing, I know we're shorthanded with police officers. There's only one on duty per shift. But I've noticed in the intersection, especially by my house, you know, I'm home quite a bit. And I'm looking out the window, the people aren't even stopping at these stop signs anymore. They're just going, is our officers riding through town so they can see them at least? Because I've seen them on Wisconsin and Garfield and Iowa. I mean, some will hesitate, but some go right through it. They don't even try to stop. It's horrible. It's bad.
They right through. The officers put up average about 100+ miles per shift on the cars.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm saying, do they drive through town too? Because I'm in my house. I only see on my street,
Yeah,
basically.
They do, and then I put a memo out for them to do some.
Yeah, because it's getting bad. It really is, you know.
Gills is still down her street.
Oh, man, it's like a speedway down there. It's horrible, horrible.
At the four-way stop.
A lot
I
of
need to
traffic.
there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all over.
Yeah.
And I know we only have one police officer per shift, and it's
Right.
hard. They can't be everywhere, and I know that. But I mean, it's getting horrible.
We'll put some extra patrols over there. The sad part about it is just that once we start focusing at Garfield and Wisconsin, then they're gonna be at Van Buren in Michigan.
Well, you know what, if
Because I
there's,
know Tony and Morgan, they told us, hey, So
Yeah.
we focused over there for a while. It worked for a little bit and then,
Well, you know, there was an alley right before Michigan on Garfield. If they backed in that alley, oh, they would catch how many people? I mean, they fly like mad. They won't see them.
Okay.
They won't see the police officers there. You know, I've said it before, not when you were chief, but before we had problems, you know. I know Richardson one time parked in Ohio to catch some kids, you know, so, but it is bad. It's bad. Somebody's gonna get hit.
I'll put it out tonight. And you heard it. We'll get extra enforcement over it.
I've got a couple questions. The way I read this is basically we're down to a third of what the local ordinance violations that we wrote in 2023. Is that because of the new policy or is that because of the lack of coverage? We just don't have enough officers to write that many tickets anymore. We went from 1,600 to 500 and something.
Well, we don't have a lot of officers and we're trying to take advantage of the flock system that we're spending $10,000 a year on.
Okay.
So, and local ordinance tickets, we're up in toes. So it's balancing out the same. The same we would get from that local ordinance ticket, we're getting from a tow.
So the budget's not really changing because the flock camera says, hey, this guy's suspended.
Right,
You pull him over, he gets towed because.
right. So if you notice, our ordinances are down, but our infractions are up.
Okay,
So the infraction is the suspended prior or the suspended infraction or expired plates. So if we tow on average 65 cars a month. And out of those 65 cars a month, I would say 60 come pick up their cars the next day. Well, that tow release fee is guaranteed, where in our ordinance ticket, they might pay that ticket, they might not. That ticket might get paid in a month, that ticket might get paid in a year. So that infraction ticket is more infraction toll is more guaranteed than that ordinance ticket, if that makes sense.
so your budget or the amount of money you're getting in, it's still the same, it really hasn't
It's
changed.
still the same, it's just instead of it going into ordinances, it's going into tough.
Okay,
And again.
because the
and
judge had asked me about that.
Again, it's more guaranteed on that end because I don't have to explain to you.
Yeah.
I can write someone a ticket today and it can be 6-7 months down the line and they still haven't paid it. If I tow their car today, they come in tomorrow,
And I've suspended their license twice and they
they
still
still haven't paid.
until they actually grow up and get a license.
But tomorrow they come in to pay their tow release fee and get their car at impound.
And let me ask you, because with those flock cameras, when we installed them, that's when we had that shooting up at the trailer court, and they were used to catch that guy. I didn't know the flock cameras were gonna be used to give people tickets. I thought it was for like crimes, like something like that,
Yeah, I
or
mean-
robberies, or,
When
I
you,
don't know how that works.
what he's saying at least, and because I.
Are you
had
using
experience
that
with it.
as a form of giving people
What happens
tickets?
is they mostly alert and say, this guy has got a suspended license. He could be, or a warrant, he could be a criminal, he could be a really bad guy, or he could be somebody who forgot to pay his insurance bill.
We
Yeah, you
we've got
don't
flock
know.
hits. We just arrested a guy for murder. We had a murder warrant off of flock hit.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's something like that.
So
Yeah, I would
it-
see. But I mean, somebody, or like if their license plate was expired.
That's
Are
a
you
benefit
giving
to-
them a ticket for something
Yes,
like that?
Yes, ma'am, into their car, because if he hits you with expired plates, his insurance is not gonna cover your car, because his car should
Well,
have been on the
sometimes
roadway.
they have insurance and it's not good anyway, so,
Yeah, so his vehicle wasn't supposed to be on the roadway, so
yeah.
he hit you and totaled out your car. Now, you and your insurance are responsible, because his insurance is gonna say, well, that vehicle shouldn't have been on the roadway. So we're doing the community still.
I mean, I know that they're good and they're bad, but I was hoping we weren't just concentrating on flock cameras to catch people.
It's,
You know what I'm saying?
We're not, it's just
No.
we get an alert to the computer. I mean,
I saw you one day on Route 6, you had gotten somebody and he was handcuffed and you were towing him away.
these guys will tell you, I don't use
The
flock
guy
bus.
that,
I saw it.
caused the accident on
Yeah.
town?
I don't
Yeah,
know. He
that-
was up right
that-
on, by Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
That wasn't from flock, that guy was in a car
No,
accident.
I know it wasn't
Yeah.
Flock.
That guy was in a car accident and then decided to try to fight me, so we fought
Oh,
in the
is
middle
it
of
at the
Ridge Road
one?
and he ended
No.
up getting tased and everything.
Because I was over there, I ran into Family Dollar and I just went around, I didn't stop.
Yeah,
I don't stop.
me and that guy fought.
Well, I know, because there was like 10 squad cars come up there. So
Yeah.
I didn't know if more people were in the car that was threatening or what, I
No,
don't
his
stop.
car broke down in the middle of the road and he caused an accident and, after the accident, his car wouldn't move. I even tried to help him push it. It couldn't move. And I said, well, buddy, I gotta tow it because it can't stay here in the middle of the road.
You had him handcuffed, so there was
Well,
more.
Yeah.
I'm getting to it. The commission saw the body cam.
We didn't talk about this at our commission meeting.
No,
So,
I knew he did something bad.
so,
No, I'm
he
just
wanted-
saying I
He
did
wanted me
see
to wait
you.
on an hour for AAA. I told him, no, you've already caused one accident. We have to clear the roadway. He refused. I told him, if you don't move your car, you're gonna go to jail for obstructing traffic. He said, take me to jail. We went back and forth. He still didn't want to move, so we ended up struggling a little bit. He ended up getting tased and he went to jail after that.
Well, I don't stick around to watch.
So, but I showed that video to the police commissioner at our meeting so that they can, body cam.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Anything else?
Okay, any more questions for Earl? Okay, now where am I?
Police commission.
Police Commission.
Tony Martin here. John couldn't be here today. He has a household issue he's got. to take
Okay,
care of,
that's fine.
Whatever. Basically, the bulk of the police commission meeting was taken. We reviewed these numbers, the same numbers you've just gone through, Mr.
Mhm.
Chief. We discussed some personnel issues and then basically just kind of made a little year-end review of how things were and discussed that. So basically, his report encompasses most of what we did in the meeting. So I don't think there's anything else critical we needed to report commission-wise at all. Okay.
Oh, and Earl, by the way, I do want to say on this that you gave us tonight, you know, it shows like your tolls and your police officers and that was very good. I did like that. You know, it gave us information that we didn't have.
Thank you. It's also a roster at the very end that I forgot to mention, so. At
Okay,
the very end, there's a roster of all the officers and their positions.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Okay, was that it, Tony?
That's it. That was it. For the
Town manager?
I have a lot,
No,
but it falls under everything else. So why don't we move on to the other departments and then we'll.
okay, that's fine. Park Board,
All right, Parks Board, at our year-end meeting, I got some numbers from Tammy also. This year between rental of Twin Oaks Park and the events that we had, we brought in just over $2,100 as far as that stuff goes. Part of that was donation, some of that was, money raised from the events. I think we had a fairly another successful year as a park department with keeping the parks looking as good as they can with, the help of Robert and Mitch. And of course, the other Parks Board members too. We are looking at doing more events next year. Of course, we're gonna do the Easter egg hunt. That's one of our most popular events, it's also one of my most expensive events, so, and that's one that we don't make anything on, so. But, I know, next month, when you guys do the reorganization, I will have, for whoever ends up being council president, I will have the name of the next, of whoever needs to be renewed for the Parks Board. because only one of us will need to be renewed for 4 years. So,
Okay.
outside of that, everything else is pretty much same as last one. So-
Okay, can I wait 1 minute? Sue, could you come here a second? I need to ask you something, but not out loud, please. Is this correct? Is the census only the difference? Shouldn't be.
I still get town now.
So I'm not signing it.
Ask the big boss, I don't know.
That can't be right, I don't think.
That's your pay.
No, it can't be. It's not the same.
Oh.
Sue should be more.
Oh, we'll go over it.
Yeah, so let her have it and we'll sign it later,
That was
Tammy.
right. It was
Okay,
Mary
but
Ann.
town, remember I get paid from town as
Yeah,
town manager,
that's-
so
that's-
maybe that's
Oh,
the
and
difference.
sewer too.
That may be the difference.
Yeah, that's it.
That's correct.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's okay.
I don't know. I just get one of them.
I'd rather you ask if you find something wrong.
Okay, Planning Commission,
No meeting.
none meeting. Robert Sewer,
Sewer, nothing's changed from the last time I gave my presentation. We're still waiting for the weather to get better so we can put the directional in on, what's it, in between, what is it, on Ohio, that runs down from the tire shop to Wisconsin.
And Mickey has the parts for
And
that.
Mickey already has the parts, we've already ordered the parts, paid for
Okay.
the parts and everything else like that. Also, he has the parts for the lift stations, but due to weather again, they can't get installed and personal issues.
But he's getting better. so.
Exactly.
yeah.
And as soon as that happens, all that will be addressed. That's all.
Okay, Tammy, do you want to bring that up or
Sure.
should we? The increase in sewer?
I can.
Okay,
Can I just get the approval for sewer, MS4 and water to hire a CPA for them to look at rate increases?
do I have a motion to approve to hire, it probably Cinder to figure out the increase in sewer and water and MS and stormwater?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Robert, is that all you had for sewer?
Yes,
Okay, streets.
streets, both plow trucks are back in operation during the last round of snowstorms. We're able to keep up with clearing the streets for safe travel.
It's a
Myself
mess.
and Gabe were out there for.
How's your salt?
We're good. We just received 2 new truckloads of it
Okay,
and put it in there. But before I get to the point where there's panic, I will make the town manager aware and she can pass it on to the town treasurer to order some more.
now, Tammy, we did increase the amount that we were going to get per year. We increased that even, so if we needed it, but we
Yeah.
should not. Well, the way that things are going, we may need it.
We may, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Unfortunately.
And before, also in the streets,
Yeah,
before we're leaving this evening, we put a light dusting of salt down because it was liquid earlier and the little snow that happened.
well, it
So that-
rained.
But yes,
This morning.
exactly. And so there won't be any ice buildup. Well, we're trying to head off any ice buildup on the streets for dropping temperatures tonight.
Yeah,
So the streets are safe.
and I don't know what the weather's going to be tomorrow. I think we have a chance of snow too tomorrow.
Of course we do.
I'm
Of course,
sorry,
it's getting real
Robert.
bad this weekend, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like that.
Sorry,
It's
Robert.
gonna be 9 for high.
Yes.
That's the weekend.
Yeah, for this weekend, but as cold as it is, salt won't work on the streets, so when it's that cold.
Yeah, maybe give you some traction,
Below 20,
give you some traction at least
I'm staying
on the hills.
Don't call me. Sticking to home.
Robert knows what he's doing too. Okay, Robert, stormwater.
Stormwater, let me see what I got here. MS4. The drains were cleaned today while the snow was melting, so they could, so the snow could actually drain. Replacement hub bearing covers came in because there were two opposite sides for the bearing covers, and we lost the larger size than the smaller ones that we ordered, so we had to order larger ones. They were replaced, grease was put in there, and now the leaf vac is just waiting for the weather to get better.
Blades, once we get the.
Oh, yeah. Also, the impeller on the leaf vac is on its
And
last
what
leg.
is the price on that? Do you know
It's actually
roughly?
not that bad. I looked
No.
it up. It's about $600 for
Oh,
it
okay.
if we do it in-house.
Oh,
And,
You think you can?
I think we can.
and you sure? I don't want you
If
getting
have
hurt.
any doubt, if I have any doubt,
I
I
know.
will make sure that.
All right, well, we gotta watch for the MS4 because we have a vehicle that's coming in February.
uh, Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
And when does, Tammy, when's the insurance come out? Tom Brown's
We
insurance?
just
And
paid
we
insurance.
just paid it.
Oh, so you
Mhm.
took
This
out
is
of
our
MS4?
third quarter.
Yes, it's already been
Was
taken
that
out.
13,000 you took out of there? Was that what it was?
No, MS4 wasn't that much.
No, oh, good.
No. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I want to say maybe it was around 3,000.
Oh, okay, good, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no,
it's
town
not
and
on here.
town was the bulk, was a
Oh,
lot of it.
Yeah. I mean, we will get reimbursed from Clean Cities and Towns, you know, but in the meantime, we have to pay the full amount for that truck. Okay, fine.
I just noticed that fire wasn't on here.
what?
Usually fire comes after.
Oh, Joe, I'm
That's
sorry.
all right, we got
It's not-
plenty to talk about.
I don't have one. It's not on mine.
Joe, you're so quiet.
Poor Joe.
I don't see that. I don't have fire
We
on
do
mine.
care about you, Joe.
Well,
I left out
we don't have it on ours.
Uh-oh, Tammy did it.
Yeah, it's my fault, Joe.
We got plenty to talk about, so let Robert finish.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, new handouts were provided up in, the school, town hall, whatever you
Yeah.
think of it as. One for stormwater guide for contractors and what they need to do and not do, what we expect out of them as for our new upcoming, ordinance that's gonna be put in place for the contractors and how they need to proceed if they're doing anything within the town. This is made with our logo on it and all the information that's gonna be, that this will be at town hall for people to access, as well as handouts for getting debris away from storm drains, how to detect illicit discharges and everything. It's education, the public, and for
Yeah.
our outreach program, that item.
Requires.
Be on the website as well.
Yeah, Lloyd said,
website?
Robert,
That's gonna be next. That's what I was just telling Joe.
oh, on the
this evening.
website, yeah. Lloyd just said,
Okay, that's all for
that's
them.
all you got? Okay. All right, Joe, fire. Fire, Joe.
Fire.
Ready? What I was gonna say here.
That's okay, we'll let
As
you.
of today, we've had 301 calls for emergency service.
Ooh,
Now, I know you're all wondering about the situation with the contract with the ambulance service for the first of the year. I know you all have questions, so if you have any questions about the ambulance service or what's going to happen after the first of the year, please direct your questions to the town manager or Attorney Mullen, because they were involved with this also.
We're gonna let Lloyd talk about this tonight, okay?
Yes.
Paid to take blame, I guess.
Okay, Joe, anything else? That's it?
Okay, no, that's it. The main thing is we want to get this ambulance contract out of the way, and And Attorney Mullen can explain everything else to you, and what's gonna happen, and so on and so forth for the coming year for the fire department.
Yeah,
At Lake Station. Okay.
okay.
So we have a contract that Lloyd's gonna, everybody should have read it already again.
Yeah. We have no old business, new business, legal reports.
On this contract, we did come to an agreement with Lake Station. Unfortunately, our bargaining position wasn't that great. We're not as happy with it as it could be, but it's a very good thing for us to do, especially, keep the residents protected with an ambulance service. As a condition of that, we've got to join the fire territory. If any residents try to tell you that they're worried about their bills going up and their property tax going up, it is very minor. And actually, till you take out what we've had to pay for, the ambulance, you take that out, they come out ahead. I believe it was 20 cents on every $100,
28.
28 cents
Yeah.
on every $100. So it's not really going to affect the residents. We should have better coverage, and with respect to the fire territory, I think we're gonna have better coverage on that too, because now we've got two decent-sized fire departments, and we've got good men at the top. And so it looks like we'll be providing an even better service for the citizens.
They're good about working together.
Yeah. And we want to get another person on that board of that fire territory, but besides Joe. Joe's an automatic because you had to have somebody who knows fire. We do need to try to negotiate with Lake Station
We'll
to get
see.
another member.
They're not wanting to, so we'll see.
When we need somebody that knows money.
That's our whole thing. So I know you guys signed off on this 2 months ago about the interlocal agreement that we would approve it.
Yeah.
Frank has changed it twice now. We're on our third edition, and hopefully this is it, so they need to make another motion
Yeah,
to
we need
accept
to
this.
accept it and have everybody sign it.
Tammy has
I
it,
have it, so.
so we
We
need a
just have
motion.
copies, you all have copies in there.
Yeah.
We have a copy.
Yeah, I don't
copy in
think
the-
I have
I
a
made
copy.
everybody a copy, emergency medical service agreement.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
it's in here. It's in the,
Okay, here it
it's in
is.
the fire territory.
Yeah, here it is, right here.
I'll make that motion if we need a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And always, with respect to EMS, always be looking around. I think we've pretty much exhausted any source for an ambulance, but this is only a 1-year deal with Lake Station, so we're gonna have the problem again next year if it lasts that long. So we need to be looking around, keeping our eyes and ears open to see if anything we can do with EMS.
Can I ask a question? Sure. Having not been privy to it. So doesn't joining the fire territory
Yeah, I thought,
give us some sort of future,
Ambulance service?
Yeah.
That's what
I
Hobart
mean,
said
is the
before.
fire territory's agreement going to go beyond 2026?
We're hoping,
We're hoping.
but
And I don't know
that's
the
not,
details, right?
that's not how it's written up, and that's what Lloyd's worried about, okay?
Okay.
But we're running into 12 days, okay? So, I have to trust that the mayor and I can work together, Joe and the fire chief over there can work together, okay? But, they're not seeming to have much say over their attorney, so.
And it's the fire chiefs that are running it, so I have a lot more faith. It's not really politicians or politician job. It's two people who are very experienced in firefighting and stuff like that.
Okay. Also, this is a public hearing that we have to follow to the T. You council members have to be at this, okay? And the final one is the joint meeting on March 12th. If you got plans, scrap them. You gotta be here. The first 3 meetings are on your council meeting night, okay? But if we don't follow this to a T and there's a problem, you won't have ambulance, so.
So please make whatever arrangements you need to.
Oh,
We'll
I
be here
signed on the top.
March 12th.
Yeah,
Not
but-
here, it's,
No, it's at Lake Station, but also we have the January, the February, the public hearings, everything.
we need that.
Yeah, I got my
It's
copy.
very important.
Everybody has a copy. I
Yeah.
highlighted them.
Mhm.
Oh, I got it. I
Yeah, we
found
got
it.
Yeah, we got.
We're gonna hire Cinder.
Well, we got the water and the stormwater and the sanitation.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah, we always use sender.
yeah, first we have to get a hold of Carl, have him come out, or he'll tell us what he needs to tell us, yes, you need a rate increase here, you need a rate increase on that, so.
Well, he had been out one time and I forget what one, he said we needed an increase.
Well, the water, but I was
Yeah.
holding off, but it's
Yeah.
been since June,
Yeah,
and
it's been since
Indiana
June.
American got their increase, so we want to be.
Everybody did but us. Okay, Lloyd, anything else?
No, I-
Wait, Joe's got something.
Sure,
One
Joe.
other quick thing, and that is, be aware there'll be no more Lake Station Fire Department. There will be no more New Chicago Fire Department. Under the agreement, it'll probably more likely be East Lake
Fire
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 Protection
territory.
District.
And they all-
East Lake.
But you know, Joe, us old timers, it's always gonna be like station in New Chicago.
Well, I've been chief for almost 23 years here.
I know.
You know how I feel. I mean, Jesus, and goodbye to him.
It's always gonna be like that.
So, oh well, times have changed.
It is what it is.
It is. I'm mainly, my concern was, I wasn't concerned about me, I care less. I was concerned about the council, I was concerned about the residents of the town,
Mhm.
making sure they were well protected.
Yeah,
If they have no use for me, they have no use for me, no problem. I'll ride off into the sunset. But
no,
as long
you're
as
not
the
going
town-
nowhere,
as long
Joe.
as the town's okay, I'm okay.
We're not letting you go nowhere. Anything else, Lloyd?
No, that was a lot of
Okay.
negotiation.
Fine, okay, Sue,
We
you
get
got
the
it.
water, I'm sorry.
That's what I already had,
Okay,
What?
you got it.
this right here.
Evan Marsh?
Oh, yeah.
This right here.
Mhm.
Also is aware that the handout we were given for the reading
No.
that we did.
This. Oh, the Read-O-Matics.
For the bids, right?
Oh, yeah.
Free to bid, we'll start in January for the new meter and stuff.
Okay, so you all have this.
You got it, Robert?
Well, I just summarized it for, like,
Yeah.
you didn't call for water, so I just waited on it.
So anyway, we've been approved. IFA has approved our money to give us what we had left over from the original loan to get the.
Read-O-Matics.
Read-O-Matics or whatever you want to call them. They're
Yeah.
not Read-O-Matics, but that's what I call
Well, that's what,
them. Radio reads.
we've always been told Read-O-Matics.
No, the radio
Read-O-Matic
reads.
is on the wall where you can.
Yeah.
But
Oh, well,
whatever your terminology is.
we know what
It's
it
the same
is.
thing.
It's the meter that's gonna go on the meter.
Yeah.
So everybody has a copy of what Evan Marsh is gonna do to help us out. here,
Yeah.
so. Anything else?
Just for, that was for, water, about that, and, just to make you aware that we had a problem over in Viking Village that the water department quickly addressed to ensure service was not disrupted to the customers.
So today, I thought, you know what, who's gone down there and checked our building?
Yes,
Who's gonna what?
Who went down to the new building and checked it?
The Legion?
Yeah, who's gone
Robert
down
did.
there?
Robert
Who went-
did.
Who went the last 3 months?
I don't know. I don't have
Nobody.
nothing.
Robert, let's go check that.
The heat.
Well, isn't that amazing?
Was it wasn't on, was it, Robert?
the gas was shut off, the heaters were shut off downstairs, the only thing that was running was the exhaust fans.
Whoa,
It was
made it
40
colder.
degrees inside there.
Yeah, I know. You said it was
Supposed
cold.
to drop to 20 degrees tonight, and then over the weekend, it's supposed to get 9.
Yeah, but we had some real low, you have to watch it.
The
until
heat is not working.
Exactly.
Oh, it's
He's
not, oh, the
working,
furnace
and
isn't
The
working?
heat is not working.
The
that
furnace isn't
furnace-
working.
No, there's 2 furnaces. One's on the roof for the
Yeah.
upstairs, and for the basement, there's another one down there. that's on its last leg. Tomorrow, Isaac, he said at 10 o'clock, he's gonna call me. I'm gonna go over there with him tomorrow, and we're gonna get the heat up and running, so that way we don't have any broken pipes or this, that, or
Yeah,
anything
you
else.
gotta watch that.
If he can't come to fix it or anything else like that, I'm just gonna go out and shut the water off that's a feed coming into the building, so that way at least.
No,
And
but
that
then,
won't break.
then are you gonna open up the faucets and drain the
I-
lines?
I can do that.
Yes,
I can.
please.
Well,
And-
first, we're gonna see if we can get the heat working.
Correct.
We need
Well,
heat.
yeah, lines need to be drained,
Well,
otherwise they
we-
could freeze.
Right now, we're worried about heat, and Tammy called NIPSCO. NIPSCO turned on the gas and lights, so what happened to at the gas meter? It was shut off at the gas meter.
Correct.
I don't
Yeah.
know, did the previous owner have it shut off?
No.
No, they just transferred everything over to us.
So who shut it off?
They were never told to shut off the gas.
But
And
they
they told
did.
me the gas and electric was on.
Electric is on, the gas
Mhm.
was shut off.
Yeah.
When we went out there, it was off. There was no lock on it, but it was off. So it did get turned off at some point by someone. And
Unless
tomorrow,
NIPSCO came out, turned on the electric and didn't turn the gas on. I don't know.
very possible.
So thank
But it
God.
was supposed to never been shut
Yeah, it
off.
should have never been shut
Yeah,
off.
no kidding, Sharon.
That's what Tammy said.
Yeah.
No.
So why would they come out and turn electric on?
Who would shut the gas off? Who would
Who?
shut it off?
NIPSCO.
Well, tomorrow we're gonna address it. Luckily, she
Anyway.
did have,
Well, I didn't
The
think
sense
about
to
it. I
do
figured the
that,
heat was on
because
over
we
there.
would've went over there, it would've been a mess over there.
Yeah, it would have been busted pipes and everything else, and then we would have had to call Tom.
Oh,
and
tell
say,
me about it.
Duh.
Mhm.
Tell me
And
about
just
it.
like
I've been
Lake
there.
Station.
Yeah, yeah.
We would've had a below ground waterfall instead of.
Okay, so we'll let you know tomorrow about if we get the heat
Yeah, but
back
Robert,
on.
would you please, when you shut that water off, drain,
No,
open
no,
the
no, I'm not
faucet?
gonna shut it off. I'm not gonna shut it
Oh,
off.
we'll see if it got
We're gonna try to get heat up in there.
Okay,
So
but if
it'll
you
keep it
can't,
warm.
if you
Yeah, if
can't,
you
and then
can't,
drain
then
those
Yeah,
lines.
then if it doesn't, then I'll open
'Cause
faucets to drain the
they'll
system and
freeze
everything else
and
like that.
explode.
The guy who sold us the building's heating and air conditioning, he should be able to get us up and running.
Correct.
so do you think,
Isaac,
do you
Oh, I
think
don't
moving
know.
forward, someone should be checking it? Like,
Yeah,
every
good
couple
idea,
of
we
days?
will.
Once a week.
Probably every couple of weeks.
Oh,
Well, I
gee,
mean,
Robert, you got it, you got enough to
it's
do.
fine. I got, whenever she tells me to do it,
I
Over
told
there.
Joe, me and him will go down in a week or so and look and see.
Well, you got, he's got the keys. We gotta get another set of
We got
keys.
3 keys.
there's
Oh, do
3
ya?
keys over there, yes.
Yeah, because,
He's got them in a
It's
safe
fine,
place.
it's
so.
fine, it's fine. It's just, we'll get it taken care of.
Okay, so
no,
we'll
it's,
let you know
no,
tomorrow.
it's not fine. Somebody else, even a council member can go check it. You've got enough.
It's fine.
Okay, that's it, Sue?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, any other business to come, any announcements? Any other business to come before the council? Open forum?
Wait, sorry.
Okay,
Asbury's raising their rates on us.
yeah, I seen that,
Okay, so, but they got me a year and a half ago and I balked at it.
yeah.
And I said, wait a minute. And so they did not. We got an extra year and a half from them.
Yeah,
So it's going up.
you
I
gave
think,
that to us, what, last month?
$750.
Yeah, you gave
Yeah.
it to us last month.
Okay, just letting you know. It's
Yeah,
going up
1,700
also.
and something.
Okay, I think I'm done.
By the way, Senator Dalton will be doing the increases on the stormwater and
Yeah.
water
oh,
sanitation, so
Yeah.
they'll be, and MS4,
For, yes.
so they'll be looking at all of it.
Yeah, not garbage. Garbage, we're good till next year. So,
I have something
Yeah.
also. So I do have to pay the penalties for the Department of Revenue from the 2019 to 2023 for town. We are still trying to argue with the Department of Revenue. They are asking for proof that we are a municipality.
Oh, gee.
And they want our original filing with the IRS from 1953,
What?
which I cannot find.
Who knows where that
So
is?
Trista from Cinder Dalton and I are going to call the Department of Revenue. I've sent them several messages. I've been corresponding with them. But I do have to get town paid. I have to get these penalties paid before December 29th. so we can renew our merchant license.
How much is the penalties come
Uh,
to?
Altogether, I think it's for town, maybe a couple of thousand, and for water, maybe 3,000.
Go ahead and pay them.
Yeah, I have
Does
to get
council
them
have,
done.
object any by paying these? We have to do it
It's IRS.
to the,
Department of Revenue, and the whole reason for this is they wanted it filed electronically. They're saying they didn't receive the WH3 for those years. I sent them everything they asked for electronically.
And for what years is that?
19, 20,
2019
23.
to 2023. So, I've sent them everything they've asked for, but now they want money. So,
Just
Well,
to
they
better-
want to know that we're a municipality.
yeah, they want proof we're a municipality, which Trista and I both feel that they have this proof. That it was sent to them. They've had it.
Well, they know where.
They know we're a municipality. They have to. But it's
But
either
how
keep arguing, but the penalties are gonna go.
Gotta keep-
yeah, go ahead.
And I'm trying to
We
prevent that.
approve for you to pay it,
So
Tammy.
Lloyd, what do you suggest?
No, we have to pay them,
I
a
think you
choice,
gotta pay them for the moment, but
for now, and then they
Argue.
can reimburse us when we're
They're
right.
not gonna reimburse us, and state board's gonna tell you you can't pay it. So now what are you gonna do?
Well, we're gonna have to. We have no choice but to
What
pay
does
it.
this lady
Well,
from
I
Fenwick
talked
say?
to State Board.
Okay.
Okay, I talked to Mitch Wilson from State Board of Accounts. He told me it would not be held against me for this, and if I paid it out of town and water.
So they won't ding you on it?
He told me they would not hold it against
Well,
me.
they
He
can't
said
get
that
the money
goes on
from
the
other one 'cause
previous,
she's gone.
Mhm.
so,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
didn't file these forms?
well, she did
you
mail
get it in
them.
writing?
But
What you
not,
said?
I have it in.
But it
email.
wasn't done
I've saved
electronically.
everything.
She mailed them.
She may.
She mailed them in, I know she mailed them in, but she did not mail them in certified mail. If I had proof that it was mailed certified mail,
You always
Then-
said.
Why she didn't do it on the
Don't you have a
computer?
copy
Because she
of
told
the
Tammy, she said, I'm not doing it.
Like
I
that should be
can't
sent
prove that it was
certified.
mailed to them through the mail.
No, not
So
if it's
then,
not
then we
certified.
probably should just go ahead and pay it
Yeah,
and
pay-
be
we
done
know
with
As
it.
long as she's not gonna be held liable for it.
He told, yeah, and I
You
have
got
that in
in
an
writing?
email.
All right.
But we can't lose our credibility either.
No,
No.
I agree, but.
You're between a hard place and, okay, Tammy, go ahead and pay it.
Thank you.
Okay, open forum? Comments from the board? Now, we do need to make we did do that yearly in meeting.
That's gonna be on
Motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
the-
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? I don't think so.